Hello folks, welcome to this new chapter of world history. Today we are going to talk specifically about the history of trade. Now it is hard to determine the exact origin of trade. Nonetheless, many historians affirm that it began in prehistoric times as a very archaic form of barter. Barter was the predominant form of trade for a plethora of ages, and it stayed practically the same way during this whole time. Even when agriculture first appeared, people still exchanged goods for other goods, with all the inefficiency it implied. However, after a few centuries, different civilizations, primarily in Mesopotamia, realized they could use the surpluses not only for scarce seasons, but also to use grains as a primitive kind of currency. And with the appearance of money, trade became much more easy and practical, and new technological advances like, say, the wheel, the cart, and the boat made of this activity a fundamental one for early human societies. Now, thanks to the development of boats and the fact that the most advanced civilizations of the time were settled all across the Mediterranean Sea, this became the most dynamic trading center of the ancient times. Egyptians, Phoenicians, Jews, Greeks, Persians, and Romans all traded extensively with each other and thus with Asia, across the Mare Nostrum, like the Romans called it. But after the decline of Roman Empire, trade was practically shut down during the Upper Middle Age, and only Muslims kept trading with Asia. The economic and military power that the Muslim Empire was able to accumulate due to the parsimony of Western civilization allowed them to extend their trading monopoly with Asia for centuries. By the 11th century, however, the Catholic Church initiated the military campaigns, later called Crusades, with the set goal of regaining access to the Holy Land. These campaigns ended up restoring commerce between the Western and the Eastern hemispheres, with the Italian cities as an inescapable shackle and the Muslims still in the middle of spices and silk, which were the most desired goods of the time. So, as these Italian cities became richer during the lower Middle Age, and trading routes that linked them with other regions proliferated, like say the Amber, Hanseatic, and Venetian routes, the most powerful kingdoms like France and England and Spain, Portugal, they started to find new ways of getting access to the East without having to go through Italy or Muslims. The result of these efforts was both the discovery of America in the 15th century and the routes to India around Africa discovered by the Portuguese sailing squad, with Vasco da Gama up front. So these discoveries marked the beginning of an intellectual and sociological transformation that sent the world to modern age. And with the blossoming of sciences, technological leaps gave economy a growing strength and a more dynamic pace. First, the invention and consummation of steam energy during the 18th century and part of the 19th, and second, the appearance of the internal combustion engine by the late 19th century launched humanity towards advanced landscape of energetic, efficient, and long-distance commerce, with boats, airplanes, trains, and trucks carrying around the world all kinds of goods. something never seen in human history.